4 people, including a Manipur police commando, were shot dead and several others were injured in separate places in Bishnupur district as violence continued in the northeastern state on Friday. Intermittent firing continued in the area since Thursday night between two communities. While the policeman was killed in a gun battle with suspected militants at Moirang Turilmapan in the evening, 3 others, including a teenage boy, lost their lives in the wee hours in villages near the border of Bishnupur and Churchandrapur districts. The police commando, identified as Pukhrambam Ranbir, was hit on the head during the exchange of fire and was injured. He was first taken to the district hospital, from where he was referred to a hospital in Imphal, but he died on the way, officials said. 3 people, including the teenager, were killed and several others injured in the villages of Kangwai, Songdo and Awang Lekhai, all of them on the border of 2 districts in the early hours of Friday. Mobs continue to block the movement of security forces in the area. Additional columns have been inducted from alternate routes to tackle the situation. On the other hand, a mob of nearly 200 built up at Mahabali Road and burnt down 2 vehicles near the historic Kangla Fort in Imphal, Manipur. According to sources, the mob also tried to snatch weapons from the police. The police had to resort to firing to disperse the mob and bring the situation under control, although no casualties were reported in the incident. Another mob of nearly 200 people gathered at Palace Compound in Imphal West, but Army and Rapid Action Force personnel were able to disperse the mob by 12:30 am on July 8. More than 100 people have lost their lives and over 3,000 injured since ethnic violence broke out in the state on May 3rd, when a tribal solidarity march was organized in the hill districts to protest against the mighty community's demand for scheduled tribe status. Around 40,000 central security personnel besides the Manipur police have been deployed to control the violence and bring back normalcy in the state. Maitis account for about 53% of Manipur's population and live mostly in Imphal Valley. Tribal Nagas and Kukis constitute another 40% of the population and reside in the hill districts.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.